All right, I'm starting to stream. I think I'm live now. Maybe. Will I start every stream like this? Maybe as well. I don't really know. It's hard to confirm whether my stream is on. Well, I mean, it's not that hard. I have to just like wait a couple of seconds. Which is probably why a lot of streamers have like getting ready soon pages. Like that only makes sense, right? Anyways, I'm not gonna. But I thought I'd finished this last night. Oh no, I was getting cooked by Thanatos. That's right. I was getting cooked by Thanatos last night, and this is a repeating enemy fight, right? We did this not too long ago. Or maybe I did do it a while ago. I don't know. Oh, I did do it a while ago. 65, and now we're doing it again on 84. Well, it's not too bad. This fight is manageable when you're rocking Yisheng Wang. But we're gonna bring Zhao anyways, because I think we'll be fine to just keep climbing. We'll just keep climbing. This should be relatively easy, all things considered. 32%, top 32% already. You know, I'm gonna lock in. I'm not gonna say anything today. Well, I think that's actually a really bad feels like that's a really bad decisions as a content creator, is to just not say anything, right? Like, even though there's no one here, I feel like I should still like be speaking for the most part, even though there is no one here. It only makes sense to keep speaking on the off chance that someone does come through, and then when someone does come through and they see that you're not saying anything, they'll like stay for like what, 10 20 seconds, and then they'll be like, okay, well, this guy hasn't said anything in the last 10 20 seconds, even if that's like the 1 second that you've taken a break. Like, that's enough time for a viewer to come into your stream, see that you're not talking, and be like, okay, I'm bored, and then they leave, right? And if you don't want that, you just have to be talking the entire time, which is, I mean, it's not realistic. Let's be real here. Like, I can't be speaking for the entire stream. There definitely have to be times where like stop and breathe and whatnot. But you know, I feel like I'm pretty decent at just like yapping for really long times about incredibly like pointless stuff. Like, yesterday I did a pretty decent job at it, I would say, of just like continuously yapping. But the only like major issue that I realized is that the longer the stream got, the less stuff I had to talk about. But I feel like that's not even just because like I actually had less stuff to talk about. Because if it was like a total like information issue, information's not the right word. If it was like a total skill issue, if it was just like me not knowing what to say anymore, then I would understandably. Okay, I'm gonna do Yisheng Wang for this again, just because I don't really want to think about playing Ambi, and Yisheng Wang's a lot easier to play. So that's what I'm gonna do. In any case, I think that okay. I think that like the biggest reason why I was struggling at the end of the stream yesterday, like it was 2.5 hours, so like not that long, but considering it was my first stream in a very, very long time, and on this account, it's it's not the first one on this account, but it is the first one on this account in a very long time. It's the first one in a very, very long time just in general, and in that sense, like, yes, I have not streamed in such a long time that I don't really know what I'm supposed to say or like how to like talk on stream anymore. But in the first place, I was never particularly good at it. You know, it was a hobby streamer. I mean, I still am, but like it was even more of a hobby then than it is right now. Like, this is like a super hobby. 1 up, 2 3. I missed it. It's supposed to be 3. I should just wait for that once the phase goes, because once the phase changes, I can just wait and dodge all the daggers until the one that knocks him down. Because not waiting for that seems kind of inconvenient. What was I saying though? I mean, I guess I can keep hitting that counter if he just keeps opening with that. Not that I really need to. I feel like, I mean, Jad doesn't really care because she's coming in for free. Well, she's not coming in. How did we get hit already? My fault. I got hit during the ending of my attack, maybe? Yeah, I have no idea what hit me there, but that's okay. Because she should have been off field fast enough before. Yeah, like this is the exact same sequence as it's happened the time before, but this time we're not getting hit. I don't really understand it. Without damage numbers, it's very hard to see what's actually hitting me and what's not, so I'll take everything with a little bit of a grain of salt. You know, I've always liked the word a grain of salt. You know, grains of salt, they're grains of salt. They're very small things. Why is it grains of salt when people are talking about like things that you shouldn't take too seriously? Is it because because grains of salt are small? That doesn't seem quite right. Okay, let's dodge this. So 1, 2, counter that one. Okay, well, I got hit by the second one, so I can't really... I got hit, I completely ignored it and just kept on going, but we'll know for the future now that that is how that works. Yeah, so I did forget what I was saying again earlier. I feel like I still had some train of thought that I didn't want to complete saying. Well, I mean, it's not even entirely true. Like, the thing is, there are certain thoughts that I'm, like, saying, and then... I think I messed up my combo. Whatever. There are certain times where I'll, like, think stuff, and I'll be, like, talking while I'm thinking, obviously, because, I mean, why wouldn't I? But, like, during that time where I'm, like, thinking about talking, I'm actually fail. Okay, I gotta focus up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I missed it. Okay, I don't really know what I did there, but whatever, I guess. Like, I'll be talking about something, and I'll be thinking about, like, my next topic to talk about, or, like, when something happens that I'll be able to talk about this specific topic or something like that. And then when that happens... Okay, I got hit because I didn't parry yet. Well, that time I saw what happened is that Yixing Wang got hit. I guess I should just switch off of Yixing Wang on the third attack here. That way she guarantees not getting hit. Reduce the RNG a little bit, even though we lose a little bit of power. No, it doesn't. I think because our Barra stacks don't get crossed over. So that ends up just being a net nothing. At least like a little bit of damage from not being in... I mean, from not getting the last hit while I'm off field, but that's like super negligible because the damage that she deals while she's not in light mind state is already very minimal in the first place. Now he's gonna go phase. Dude, there's so much delay on the first one that even comes out. I'm so not used to that because the red blink in this case is actually very helpful, right? It's a delayed time attack. Well, it's not even a time attack. It's just I mean, it is kind of a delayed attack. Okay, well, I just got hit there because I didn't want to ult. Though I should just be ulting because it's the first thing that I always did on these runs. But it's fine. This time around, I will make sure to ult. Wait, how am I even getting enough decibels to ult here? Just the quick assist? Oh, it's so OP. Just triggering an Aether Veil just gives me the ult stack. You know, I was thinking about... No, there's a lot of things that I have that I could say, but at the moment there's not even anyone that's chatting, and I decided to turn off my, not turn off, but I decided not to look at my concurrent viewers, because I recognized yesterday that, like, when my concurrent viewers dropped, I felt, like, less motivated to continue the stream, especially, like, the longer the stream was going, and, like, I don't think that's, like, necessarily a great thing to have, to, like, do, but... 1, 2... Wait, what? Excuse me? That looked like it was 3, but I guess it's 2. I'm watching the VOD now. Yeah, that was actually only 2. I'm just bad at the game. But yeah, looking at my concurrent viewers definitely reduces my desire to stream the longer the stream gets. I don't really care about it at the start of the stream because I'm just here to do my thing. But obviously, the longer the stream gets, the more time I have to be spending streaming. If there's no one watching that, then there's no real reason for me to keep streaming, right? I think it's a bad mindset to have, but it is one that's, like, kind of inevitable. Inevitable, because, you know, that's just how the human conscious works. Like, you want people to be, I mean, no, not even the human conscious works. That's just how it is as a streamer. Okay, this is on the second one, right? 1, 2, countered. Easy. And I completely fuck up by going into form here, but whatever. Instead of using my entry skill. That sucks. It's fine, though. I'm sure we'll be okay, because this boss should die on this sequence. I mean, on the next sequence. Did I get hit by something? Did I get hit by something in invincibility? No, but I did... Oh, I lost my max HP from it being in Aether Veil, that's why. It scared me for a second there. Oh, I almost manually chain attacked to heaven. I messed up on the last hit. Okay, Heretical Jester took me a few minutes. A little bit longer than I would have liked, but I think that should be easier in the future now that I know the timing for his dagger is a little bit better. Master Style? Let's take this one. I don't know what Master Style does, but that sounds kind of cool, so I'm gonna take it. I guess it's another Bandria Gaming Day. I need to keep on Bandria Gaming all over them. What does Master Style do? As their combat begins, the whole agent damage increases. So when you're in low ranks, that kind of sucks. Or is it good? I have no idea. Tower of Slop? Yeah, I could agree. It is just there's a lot more repeating content that I realized. Also, I completely fucked up Lucia's ult there, or whatever. There's a lot more repeating content that I realized, but you know, the thing is, that's okay, because I am actually quite a repeating content gamer. I always have been. I'm a roguelike enjoyer, a roguelike fanatic, if you will. Okay. But can you even call this a roguelike? Because it's not. You're kind of just climbing the tower. Like, yeah, you get different buffs every 5 floors, but that's not even really roguelike. You know, it's like it's kind of just a scam. Wait, how did I not get hit there? It just jumped over me. Oh my god, what am I doing? Whoa. I cannot do my Banyo combos right now. That's okay though. This is still a relatively early stage, so I'm not too worried about it. And because these enemies are a lot more manageable than Thanatos is. Thanatos needs to be removed from the tower. It's ruining my day every single time I see it, especially because its only weakness is oh, what the fuck, I did not mean to do that. That's fine. I haven't gotten hit yet, right? Yes, we're good. These what are these, Frenzied Enforcers? I'm just gonna pop ult here. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I feel like I'm used to this guy hitting me, so I prefer him not to do that. Just trigger our ult again. I don't know, I have to make sure that these iframes are so important. I just keep whiffing. Oh, hey, I got a perfect dodge there. Okay. Well, as I was saying that I needed to maintain my iframes, I decided to try and ego it and actually react to it. And then it came out way faster than I expected because I've never actually cared about that guy's moveset. And I switch immediately in and get hit in the face. Thank you. Very cool. Frenzied Enforcer. Frenzied Enforcer, that's what they're called. You know, I was thinking about doing, oh, I got a parry. I don't see that all the time here. I don't really do it very often because I can't see anything. No, as much as I do think this is also kind of a slop game mode, at the same time, it's like, it is nice. Because not being able to see enemy indicators is a very refreshing change of pace. Walked in and dodging and hitting everything. This is good. I was thinking like maybe I should just like stop talking because it is actually quite difficult to it is actually quite difficult for me to focus and make sure that my play is good while I'm trying to make meaningful dialogue. But like you can't really like intend to stream something and then be like, yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything, right? Thank you, Banga's bad parry. Saved me. Saves me once again. But as far as like talking comes, I feel like I get so focused on speaking that I forget thinking about playing the game. And so when I look back on like the game that I played, I'm like, wait, what was I doing here? Like when you watch the gameplay, it's like, this is kind of disgusting, right? The way that I'm playing. But it's kind of hard to play well when I'm trying to speak at the same time. Which is why I was thinking, like, if I ever wanted to do Deadly Assault runs, I would just crash out. Because Deadly Assault is I mean, it's not hard to like clear. The threshold for clearing it is pretty easy, but it is more strenuous for the brain. Like, you actually have to be doing your combos correctly. I wanted to get a drink of water, but I guess I do not get that that luxury right now. I think that's both a good and a bad thing, that that this game goes straight into it once you start the thing, right? Parry. Awe-inspiring. Thank God the Farboodies are like very, very easy to read. Oh, these things have insane days bars though. I wonder if the days also scales up. I can only imagine that it does. Why's my combo at 0, by the way? I feel like I'm gonna get cooked by the fact that I don't have very many points at the moment. We don't need to reproc the bar. I mean, we do need to reproc the bar, but now we just waste all of our energy, go like this, and then ult again. We'll break the thing. We'll break the Miasma shield. Maybe I should have used my energy first. Now it's a waste of the purification, but whatever. Russian ink all over him. Don't think I got hit there. Just gonna ult here. I think I actually had the defensive assist there, but it is okay. I feel like my dialogue today is a little bit more boring than it was yesterday, but that's because I kind of want to play the game more instead of talking as much. Okay, well, I just corrupted him, so interrupted that. Kind of unfortunate. What the hell is he doing? I've never seen this move before. I'm ulting through everything. Give me my iframes back. Yeah, this thing has insane days build up, actually. It's also just really, really tanky. I'm not doing any damage right now. Oh god. Is the tower gonna start getting hard from this point on? It might actually start getting difficult. The difficulty is that the fact that the longer the fight goes, the more likely I am to get hit. But I guess it's not right now. Still not hard enough. Also, I think Tepes is a really funny monster, just because of how it shoots like nipple lasers. I don't know if that's the right way to call it, but that is what they look like. Beholder engine, Harsk mixer. We keep going. I need to keep climbing. I need to climb as high as I can right now. You know, honestly, even if no one comes and watches the stream, I'm still gonna do this because I would be doing this off stream regardless. Which I guess is kind of counterintuitive to what I was saying earlier about the longer the stream going, the less motivated I am to stream. But I mean, still streaming is still fun. You know, like I do have to be making more content. I went on an Enfield week for a while, which might have been a mistake, but hey, Enfield's really fun, so I don't really regret it at all. In the first place, I'm just a hobbyist when it comes to making YouTube videos, so there's no reason for me to dedicate all my time to a channel that doesn't necessarily have any proper what is this guy doing? That doesn't have a proper fan base built up yet. I don't think streaming will help with that. You know, streaming on YouTube is kind of completely worthless because YouTube does not do well at recommending streams to anyone. And especially like people that are already subscribed to my channel, they're subscribed from a couple of months ago. So I should be uploading videos and then streaming afterwards in order to make my viewership better. But in reality, it's like I don't care. Because again, I'd have to be recording all of this anyways. Also, Fisher Crabs. Let's go. I love Fisher Crabs. Thank you. Very cool. Oh my god, OT, you're here. OT, did you just see that? I don't know if that's on the stream or if you saw that, but you were right. The thing you were talking about yesterday, how the Fisher Crabs, they're green always, and the regular ones only turn green when you approach them. That's correct. That is how it works. That's what I should have remembered it being, but I did not remember it being that. In any case. Let's just do this. No, this is the newest stun team. Let's do this. Yes. Fisher crabs. They work the way that you said they do. And it's actually really easy to deal with those ones, obviously, now that I know how to do it. Okay, I'm kind of afraid of Hugo, because Hugo is high-key difficult. He's got a lot of stuff that is just like impossible to see, and he has his own counter, and his stun window is like 2 seconds. But I think we'll still be okay. Also, I was talking about yesterday how I could do this in, like, theoretically I could do this in like 4 streams. I mean, not 4 streams, 6 streams if I stream for 5 hours every single day. I'm not doing this for 5 hours every day. Like, that is a mental illness. That is a lot of hours to be streaming, especially as a rookie streamer in the first place. Wait a second. Can I cancel his really annoying thing by doing this? Wait, I think I did. Okay, this run has to be the run, because I don't want to have to deal with his bullet time. Because the bullet time mode is quite difficult to deal with, especially if you don't know the timing. I would actually have to learn his fight. It seems like we're blitzing through it pretty well right now, but I'm running low on resources. Very big fan of how Ye Xiongguang can just do whatever she wants, ignore everything, you know? That's some good character design. Dodge that. Trigger the stun. Accidentally trigger Zhao's chain attack. I'm just wasting my DPS window by using Zhao chain attack, but it is what it is. We'll skip through her animation. Oh, it doesn't even matter though, because, right, this is Ye Xiongguang we're talking about. She doesn't care about stun windows or anything like that. Oh, it's so easy. This character is so awesome. Trivialize the tower, make it easy. I wonder if they're gonna make the next tower harder, or if they're gonna make it less slop when I get to the later stages. Also, I switched water bottles today. Well, not really switched water bottles. I'm drinking out of a plastic water bottle today, instead of my big gallon water bottle. It's kind of funny. I got this big gallon water bottle. Oh, we're 29%. Crowned top 29%. Nice. We finally got a number on our title preview. But it's not enough. We have to keep climbing. It's not even close to enough, actually. Because now the ranks are just going to get even higher. Hello, Sparky. I don't remember seeing you here yesterday. Are you a new viewer? You tune in today's stream for the first time? We're at 5.6 million on a floor of 90. We just need to keep going. Recommended attribute fire. You know, I think you are a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. What am I supposed to say to new viewers? Last time when there was a new viewer that came in, this was after you left, OT. The last chatter that came in was a guy called Q, and I just asked him what his favorite color was. He said purple. I'm saying he, but I actually don't know what their favorite color was purple. Purple is not my favorite color. I do like purple though. This is a nice color. You know, I think most colors are pretty nice. You know, I was thinking maybe I should ask every new chatter what their favorite color is, and then in that case I'd have to ask you, OT, what your favorite color is as well. But I'm actually not going to ask that until I run out of stuff to talk about, because that's like super last resort, isn't it? And for today's last resort, I actually decided that I should add. No, I have a random word generator. It's in the back pocket. I have a random word generator in the back pocket. If I need to use it, I'll use it. And hopefully that'll make for some interesting like things for me to talk about. But I actually don't know exactly how useful that is, because some of the words that it was giving me, I was like, man, this is gonna be hard to work with. And I feel like I had to like sit down and like really think for a while. But I want to speedrun the tower, man. I want to go as fast as possible, which means I can't be stopping and talking during the downtime as much. Like, maybe I'll just like look at chat during the downtime. Also, I was thinking, can I exit the combat here without? Yes, because this is trial first floor. I was thinking about like doing this with just Ye Xiongguang all over this one, because it's so much easier with her. but it's so early, and I do need to get used to Banyura still, so it's not like Banyura is necessarily bad against mobs, like groups either, because Banyura has his pull effect. Okay. Boy. I keep messing up my... my combos here. Oh, I didn't get any of the perfect timings, but it's fine, I guess. We're gonna finish this pretty easily, so that's, I mean, that's thanks to the fact that it's the first floor, obviously. But I'm pretty sure this does have, some pretty devious scaling. Because I was feeling the days really being quite high. 70,000 points still, so it's not that bad. Okay, so during these downtimes when I'm looking at the new setup, this is when I should read chat, right? But when I read chat, I feel like I just get distracted. Okay. Sparky's favorite color is blue, and OT's favorite thunder... Oh my god, I said thunder. OT's favorite color is red. You say obviously, and I'm assuming that's because you like the Sons of Caledon, right? You already got all the medals? Got all the medals? Sorry, Sparky, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. You're gonna have to type that one out again. Are you saying that you've... Because there's an infinite amount of medals, unless you're saying you've already gotten top 1%, in which case, that's a lot of work, man. Only someone stupid would go for top 1%. I don't know anyone like that. What an idiot. Do you get it, guys? It's because it's me. I'm the idiot that's climbing the tower for top 1%. My artificial number in a video game, it is very important, trust me. Yeah, I play League of Legends, how'd you know? Iframes. The medals in the battle tower. Yeah, they're infinite, bro. So like... So if you're saying you've gotten like all of them... Wait, are they infinite? Maybe they're not infinite. They might be... Maybe there is a limit, and I just am unaware. But... In either case, it would still be a ton of medals, right? Which is impressive. You know how many medals you need for top 1%? Yeah, I need like 300 or 400. They're not infinite? Wait, they're seriously not infinite? That's kind of crazy. How many do they go up to? You have them all? God, how long did that take you? That's probably going to be how long it takes me as well. Yeah, Sons of Caledon. I was talking about it yesterday as well with OT. They're a great faction. You know, I was thinking about it as well, though. It's kind of Wait a second. Is this also Aether weakness? I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of just talking. Sons of Caledon. I was thinking about it last night, and like, aren't they kind of... Didn't they kind of get griefed? There's no like true carry on that in that faction. It's all supports, right? Like, yes, technically you can do like what, crit Bernice. I remember seeing that a while ago when she first came out. That doesn't really count, right? Like, I mean like a proper carry. Unless I'm forgetting someone. If I am forgetting someone, I apologize, but I don't think I am. S-Rank Billy? Yeah, S-Rank Billy should be very, very cool. If it's anything like S-Rank Ambi. Actually, I hope it's nothing like S-Rank Ambi, because if it's like S-Rank Ambi, then that means he's going to be completely worthless when he first comes out. He's going to have to get buffed twice in order to be a viable character. Not that like I'm a meta slave or anything else like that, but it is still a little bit of a concern. You know, honestly, just like I was just saying, but it goes right back to what I was just saying, right? Sons of Caledon, they don't have a true carry at the moment. All of their members are like support characters. Oh, I guess technically you could count Piper, but Piper's an A rank, which doesn't really count, right? She's there. Piper's good as well. I've seen people do some crazy shit on Piper. So I'm not hating, but she's not an S rank agent. So if Billy was an S rank Sons of Caledon, then would finally make their lineup more balanced for people that enjoy that faction more. Also, I've done this all without Lucia's buff, which just really shows how much I'm kind of squeaking out. Ah, yes, the laser beam from downtown. And I'm just wasting my time hitting this one guy instead of both of them. It is truly tragic. Maybe I should just fly over to the other guy. Oh, we purified him anyways. I guess he got pulled over here somehow. Thank you, Yi Xuan. Did I get hit? I don't think so. So I was thinking, like, when I first got here, I was like, oh, this is nice. I don't actually have to do hit lists for every single fight. And then the more you play, the more you realize that you do actually still have to do every single fight hit lists. What the hell? What the hell was that? I don't know, but that is the longest I've ever held Yi Xuan's E for. I didn't even know you could hold it that long. I thought it auto-pracked earlier, but I guess not. I'm playing in the American server? Yes, I am playing in the American server. I do know I need at least 400 medals. I was talking to OT about that last night. But, like, if my calculations are not off too much, I should be able to do it. Realistically, I should have the time to make it before the mode resets, because the mode resets in what, 22 days now? I can make it. Have I done Deadly Assault yet? Yes, I have done the Deadly Assault this week. This week's Deadly Assault was kind of devious. There were I did not have very good matchups. And the new boss, since I don't have Senna, it's kind of bad. Kind of hard for me to do. Oh yeah, double perfect assist. These ones were kind of intentional. I mean, that one's very intentional. This boss is nice because he's very easy to read attacks. I mean, it's just a reskin of that one enemy at the very start of the game, right? So it's been like, what, 1.5 years since the game came out? So if I didn't know this guy's moveset at this point, I would just be, I wouldn't even, I mean, I don't call myself a gamer, but I wouldn't allow myself to be called a gamer at that point. You know, like, calling yourself a gamer is kind of a silly thing to do, right? Does anyone, like, actively be like, yeah, I'm a gamer, guys? Like, nothing against gamers. Obviously I am one because I'm here right now. But, like, do I trigger a train attack from this? Oh, I do. Okay, that was on accident. I didn't even know Cantor had such a unnoticeable attack like that. Sorry, what was I saying? I was saying something about gamers being weird and stuff like that. No, that is not what I was saying at all. I was saying something along the lines of not, like, considering myself a gamer because I wasn't able to dodge something, or if I hadn't been able to dodge something. Also, did you see that Fire Cantor's butt? It kind of cheeked up. Enjoyed fighting Vesper, clutched it with a 20k run with your Nekomata team. Bro, doing that with Nekomata is illness. Top 1% took me climbing up the floor, 750, only missing 1 medal. Okay, am I tweaking, or is 750 way more than 400? Oh, you said it would be more than 400. Okay, well, 750 it is then. We'll just climb to 750. I have all the time in the world, guys. Or, well, I don't. I only have 22 days, but realistically, that's oh, double decibel is so OP. Double decibel is so OP. I remember double decibel from the old tower, the first one. 750 floors with only missing 1 medal. Huh. It's only a matter of time? It is only a matter of time, and I do have plenty of that, so I'm not terribly worried. Oh shit. Guys, I have to record that. I have to record that for the video. Boom. Get him outplayed. This is my first time ever using outplayed, and the keybind for it is ridiculous. It's Control F4. Well, it's not, but that's the one that I made it, because regular F4 means that I can't do my dailies. Oh, what am I doing? I'm wasting all my resources. Whatever. Yeah, so you guys are gonna be in one of my YouTube videos though. Not that that really means anything, but it will be happening probably. I'll probably be making a video about this about these series of streams. I don't know if it'll do any good, but I will still be doing it. Supernova. Also, I like how they've added like the question for bosses now when if you've not seen them in the story. So that Discordant solo, it's still called question on my game because I have not played the story at all, which is honestly my fault. The game has been out, I mean the story's been out for a while, but I lately I've really been slacking in terms of playing the story. I used to do them like pretty regularly not too long after the story would release. I would go and do them, but I can't say I do that anymore. I think more than anything it's just that I'm not terribly interested in the current season story. Oh my god, nipple lasers. That's what I'm talking about. Those are definitely nipple lasers, right? Like, I'm not tweaking when I say that. No double chain attack here. We don't even need it. Let's not waste any time doing anything unoptimal. Because I think, like, you don't even really have to do anything in terms of technique score, right? You can kind of just play the game as long as you do it hitless. It's just a matter of doing it hitless, which is also not... I mean, it hasn't been too bad so far. Other than, did you just see what I just did? I just switched characters like 3 times in a row without actually doing anything with any of them. I think I'm getting carried by Yishian and Yishenguang, without a doubt, but... Yes, dude, I was about to say, these Tepes things are so stupidly tanky, and their daze bars are crazy as well. But yeah. Like, my techniques. 2 perfect assists, 1 base combo, 1 extreme combo, shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder, at first I was like, this is cool. But then I realized that it just procs on anything, as long as it's, like, happening at the same time, which is very easy to do. My time multiplier is not looking too hot. 90k is also not looking too hot, but I mean, it'll all scale up. Oh my god, it's an ambi. It's an ambi zone. I think this is just the team comp that we go with. I have not seen a single boss that like requires me to use ice yet. And if that does happen, I'll bring out the Miyabi, but wait, I don't have enough slots for it if I do bring in the Miyabi though. What is it? Assault Gunner, Private Jaeger? Okay. Whatever. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's just bring the full ambi team. You parry its attacks a certain amount of times and pairs its arm, decreasing its daze resistance. Oh, you know, that would make sense actually. But I don't want to learn its moveset. So unless the scaling gets to an absurd level where I kind of need to learn the moveset, I am not going to. I just got shot in the face by a missile. I forgot what comp I was playing. But dazzling. I think I'm gonna have to learn how to. I'm gonna have to learn most of the enemy movesets after a while, right? I don't see it being realistically possible that I can just keep on kind of just brute forcing things. Or maybe not. Look at this guy putting mines down or something. Look at this tryhard. He's using traps. I do like that there's just this chill time where you can kind of just look at the enemy. I think that's exclusive to this boss though. Most of them don't really have that much downtime. Wait. Yeah, I could actually, I can basically see when it's doing like the backswing and like the right arm swing. Those ones are pretty easy to read, but I think it's less risky for me to just use wait, is this double decibel actually what I think it is? Because I feel like I haven't really noticed it rocking. I swear this is double ult, right? Yeah, it is. It's exactly what I thought it was. That's how I cheesed the last tower. Whoops. I pressed space while everyone was gone. The other enemy that you hate is the robot that puts a shield on itself. They can only rook my. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember his name. But yes, that one. Oh no. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. And yes, it is quite an obnoxious boss fight. And Miasma Jane, also very annoying. I know the Miasma Jane struggles because I had to fight against her a lot in the old tower. Okay. What was that? I got a little bit lost there. I was thinking about Miasma Jane. I think I actually might have her moveset downloaded because I remember getting hard stuck on her for an incredibly long time. So I should be, I mean, I say that, but at the same time I haven't fought her in like half a year, so. I thought I was gonna miss the parry again and just die. Did I just pop my ambi ult here with the double decibel? Whatever, let's just do it. Thinking about talking is making my brain fry. Let's just kill the thing and move on. I'm wondering when I'm gonna run into Miasma Jane. If it's a scaled up version, it's gonna be really annoying. But if I can just cheese through, because isn't Miasma Jane physical weak? If I can cheese her with Yishin Guang, then I will cheese her with Yishin Guang. Oh my god, wait, I just remembered. I think OT said something about Yishin Guang. Yeah, the next Void Hunter. Completely forgot to respond to your comment earlier. You know, I used to always think that like if a streamer ignored my comment, that was their fault. And I realized that once you have like more viewers and like more chatters, because like right now I'm not gonna say I have a lot of chatters. Like there's 3 of you guys here, which I do appreciate, by the way, guys. I do appreciate it. But once there are more viewers, it becomes a lot harder to keep up with every single chat. And even if you like think you've responded to one, sometimes you just forget that you haven't. Or like even if you like, or just like so much as acknowledged it. Also, I love Fisher Crab now. Fisher Crab is my favorite fight. It's awesome. This lady again. I also don't really know this lady's moveset. I just know that she's this is the Alice boss. I did pull Alice, but I'm not so much like regretting it as I just like I'm a little bit disappointed that Alice didn't really get any other bosses to like play around. It's only this one, and then even then you should still just use Yishin Guang for everything. I'm glad you don't mind, OT, but I mind. Okay, I need to pay attention to my #1 chatter and also my first chatter. Otherwise, I'd just be ungrateful, you know? Wait a second. Why am I using Yishuan for this? Wasn't this supposed to be a physical? Oh no, it's physical and Aether, right? Because I was debating whether I should use Yishuan or Yishin Guang last time. And it's definitely just... I feel like Yishuan is still easier. Ooh. Get in the bird, Yishuan. You like playing Yishuan when you have the rank up energy buff? Because you never run out of energy. Yeah, that does make sense, but I feel like she kind of just never runs out of energy in general, just because purifying Miasma Shield is so lucrative, you know? At least that's how I've been feeling when I played her. I'm just like permanently have some sort of reaction option. Russian Ink, and then she also has the unique. She's also got the unique counter. Like, what is there not to love about this character at the moment for the current state? For the current state of the tower. I do want to show you guys that I can do like some more advanced stuff, like ult animation canceling and whatnot, but there's not really room to do that in the tower. I mean, you can do it, but it's such a minuscule difference that there's no reason to do it. And that is why the tower is what I'm streaming, because it's way easier to play the tower and just turn your brain off and press your buttons and in reaction to enemy movesets and just chill with that. Also, I really liked Lucia's design. I thought the idea of like using ethereals to fight is insanely cool. And then she just turned into a press E and then switch off for a character, which I guess is the case with most supports in this game at this point. But hey man, it is what it is. That's 100 floors, not bad. Oh, you know what I just realized? I've been recording the entire time. That's fine though. You know, every single time I record, I feel like I'm not even seeing any frame drops to the point where I forget that I'm recording, but that's impossible. There's no way that I'm not getting any frame drops when I record. Because if I were to record with OBS while I'm streaming on OBS, it would be destroying my bitrate. So I don't know how Outplay does it. Oh, it's double decibel again. It's always double decibel. Oh, Yishuan, carry me to the promised land. Am I not going to get any of the idols? I don't think I'm going to pull for any of the idols. Oh my god, it's fish. How did I not notice this was Fisher Crabs? It's Fisher Crabs. It's that one over there. Oh, I love Fisher Crabs. Hey, are there more Fisher Crabs like higher up in the tower? I hope there's a lot of them. It's just a free floor. It's a free medal. Oh, we're at 80k now, but the base multiplier is 1.5x. Like, the thing is, since the base multiplier keeps going up and the point bonus always goes up as well, I feel like as long as you just, like, as long as you do the same thing, it doesn't really change, right? Anyways, what was I saying? Something about the idols, right? I will probably not be pulling for any of the idols because I'm super broke. I pulled for Ye Xiongguang, and then I pulled for her Wenjin, and then I had to pull for an Ambi dupe as well. And this was after I had already pulled for like Dialin, Lucia, who else was it? Banya, and like most of their Wenjins. I was poor, bro. The only reason I actually got everything was just because I was stupid lucky. But I don't, unless I get stupid lucky on Arya and Nanggong Yu. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Nanggong Yu. I'm not going to keep going. What did I just say? I'm not going to keep going? I don't even know what that means. What I meant to say was that I wouldn't. What was I talking about? Pulling for agents or something like that? Yeah, unless I get really lucky on the angels, I probably won't pull for them. I think we'll just do this comp for now. It's too early in the tower to take up 2 slots. Definitely going for the angels. Are you getting all 3 of them? Because, like, I don't know what any of them do other than Senna. Well, I got so lost just now. I don't know what any of the angels do except for Senna. And I know that in the current state of the game, Senna is literally only useful for I don't know how I didn't get hit there. It's kind of just button mashing. Senna is only useful for Ye Xiongguang at the moment, but I heard she's obviously going to be usable for Arya once she comes out. There are still crabs in the higher floor? Awesome. I love free levels. Oh yeah, she's still a universal support, right? But her bis is still definitely just Ye Xiongguang. Look at this guy, Nekomata main, talking about Nekomata. Who would have guessed? Whoever would have guessed that? I've only ever used Senna in Hollow Zero, so I don't actually know how she plays outside of that. I am really just seeing a lot of repeating enemies. I hope the new tower doesn't have that. I also hope the new tower is not quite as grindy as this one. Well, that's not really true. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to be streaming right now if it wasn't as grind. Oh, you know what? This is a Tepes, isn't it? Let's try and learn how to do the, Let's see if I can learn how to do the parries for this fight. That's one. That's the nipple lasers. Okay, that's a tail attack. And that's another tail attack. I wonder if that's a 1-2. That's the right hand. Whoa, that's the impairment. That's cool. Can we impair the other arm too? Huh. You can't dodge that last one, huh? Oh, you also cannot dodge that one. Wait, that's such a sick animation. The fact that like this character has different animations for when it gets wounded and whatnot. I should make a video on enemy animations and like a deep dive into that. That seems pretty fun, low key. Tailspin, countered it. Can you break its tail as well? Perfect dodge, but it doesn't actually perfect dodge from a main on field either. So I guess you can't really perfect dodge that one. It feels like I'm playing Monster Hunter all over again. I have no idea what the fuck he's doing right now, but thank you, Yi Xuan, my goat. Alright, let's try and do some, Okay, she got hit. Yeah, okay, I really don't know which ones are red and which ones are gold. There are some floors where you have to fight the Tepes and you have to fight the Tepes again 2 floors later. That's awesome. I'm glad that you have this burning hatred towards Tepes because I'm already feeling it. You're pulling for Nangguang because of your Miyabi. Oh, she's a Miyabi support? I might actually have to pull for Nangguang then because I feel like my Miyabi is kind of in the dumps lately. I haven't been giving her any love, and neither have the devs. So it would be good to buff her up. An anomaly that can stun the enemy. That would be good for... It'd be like a better version of Lycan, even though they did buff that guy. Sissy is tempting you with her kit? I have no idea what Sissy's kit does. I just know that she's some Garu. She's a Garu with a Bident. Kind of cool. I don't know. I might pull for Sissia. Okay, I gotta lock in. I'm not looking at chat anymore. I actually have to finish this fight or else this is gonna take me forever. I want to impair his arms, though. I wonder if I can parry that second hit. Okay, well, I don't even know what that was. That wasn't even an arm swing. Okay, I shouldn't try and look for the impairment. I mean, I'm still going to. I'm going to say I'm not going to look for it anymore, but I am still going to look for it because now that I know that it's there, like, not trying to do that mechanic would be a little bit, weird. Nice. Let's just ult here. Let's just ult again. Let's just use their double decibel, even though it's not going to be very efficient. And then we'll use this ult as well. We're not doing any of this in a stun window, which is like very, very troll. But at the same time, I don't even know how long it's going to be until I get to a stun window. Especially when I refuse to defensive assist this boss. I mean, I am actually still reading chat, so I am seeing your messages, but I'm actively choosing not to respond to them at the moment. What the fuck did I just do? I don't know what I just did. I'm choosing actively not to respond to them because, I I messed it up. I messed up my cancel. This is so sad. I wanted to show off and I immediately mess up. And now I'm messing up my stun window too. Yes, I'm not responding to chat messages right now just because I am trying to focus, or so I say, and then I completely whiff everything anyways, so maybe I should just re-chat. That's the impairment. That's the left arm. I just need the other arm now. Need the other arm. Okay, I just dodge counter after that, and it works. God, you were not joking though, man. This boss is so stupidly tanky. How long have I been fighting this fucker for? I'm so excited for when I get to do Tepes Hell and I just get to fight multiple Tepeses in a row. You were talking about how Tepes has breaking its arms reduces its daze resistance, but is there any way to make it take more damage? Yeah, her Wenjin, her character being unique, meaning that she needs her own Wenjin. Yeah, it's just like a Miyabi thing all over again, you know, where her Wenjin is literally the only one that's good for her. Let's bring the Zhao. An off-field electric anomaly would be great for your Haramosa. Dude, why are you just playing off meta comps? I mean, not... Sorry, that seems like I'm like, what is it? It seems like I'm like hating on the idea of playing off meta comps. I'm not actually. I'm not making fun of you for playing off meta comps, but I do think it's funny that you just like to do... That you just play these characters that like... Oh my god, what am I trying to say? Sorry, I'm saying nothing of value. Completely ignore me. Don't mind that and forget that I said anything. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. It's faster to kill Tepes with Yixin Guang and just ignore everything. Yeah, but my Yixin Guang kind of sucks. Like, her build is kind of awful. Okay. And I'm also awful, apparently, because I can't dodge one of the easiest bosses in the game. Well, not really. I actually think this was probably like the first boss that they released that I was like, oh, this moveset is actually like kind of interesting. It's still not that hard. So long as you're not like super greedy. It is funny that he just has delayed attacks though. Delayed attack and then he just swings and smacks me in the face. You playing authentic team comps? What is that supposed to mean? Are you gonna tell me that me bringing a Diamond on every single team comp isn't authentic? This is the most authentic you could ever be. Just bring Diamond with every single team comp. And then everything's so easy. What's my opinion about Promia? I don't know how you pronounce that in English or in Chinese, frankly, since I haven't played in the story. Wasn't she supposed to be like with Krampus or something like that? Bro, I'm actually getting cooked by this guy. I thought I'd have an easier time, but I guess I was used to fighting this guy with Jane, and I don't know, Jane kind of just dodges this shit. He's also feeling very, very tanky. And I'm just like short of the energy to use rock paper scissors on the full sequence in Dylan, which means I kind of want to be weaving in her combos. But weaving in her combos just means she's gonna die. So yeah, she's just gonna die like that. You tend to mix your team comps when it doesn't set. Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing when it's not for the tower, but the tower is such a grind that I refuse to do any active thinking for this mode. I'm here to turn my brain off and just hit the boss. didn't get hit, did I? Almost. I feel like I was pretty close. I feel like I almost got hit a couple of times, rather. You know, I really like Dylan, though. I'm glad I pulled for her, despite her being, like, super, super OP. Like, I did not pull for her because I thought she'd be OP. I pulled for her because I was like, oh, this character's sick. It just so happens that she's also OP. Oh my god. Wait. This is that one type of floor. This is the hell floor. The one where I remember getting destroyed by this over and over again by, I remember getting dicked down by this one on the last version of Battle Tower. And I only climbed to 100 on the last tower. Because there wasn't like a tower system or anything like that. Thank God for that. I remember this fight being so difficult to do with just Jane, but it's low-key kind of like trivial right now with Yi Shengguang. Or at least it doesn't feel too bad. Oh, I just used my dial-in bonus ult on Zhao. This is high-level gameplay right here. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna crash out. Wait, I am still hitless, right? Yes. Maybe I should use, maybe I should stay in Enlightened Mind longer and use your aerial attacks instead of just, like, trying to do the fast combos. Because I'm not really doing that right now, right? I mean, like, there's no reason to fast combo if the fights take this long. Krampus? Yeah, you know, honestly, if I remember correctly from like the leaks that I saw for her character, I hope she never takes her jacket off, because if I remember correctly, underneath her jacket she's just like basically entirely naked, which is hey man, if that's your cup of tea, it is. It's not mine though, so I don't really like having strippers on my team personally. That's why I don't have Evelyn here actually. You know, she strips. Actually, Evelyn's pretty cool, despite everything. But she is also a stripper. Well, not really. She takes off her jacket. Doesn't really count. Good dazzle. Personality is going to be a key point for whether you pull. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, I also think that most of the time, the first thing that like is obviously like the most important to me is the design, right? Like, if the design looks good, then I'm willing to pull for the character, even if I don't care too much for the personality. What am I doing with this chain attack? If the design looks good, then I'm willing to pull for the character. If it doesn't, okay, sorry, not good, because I think good is a very subjective thing to say. A lot of people will say certain designs are good and other people won't. And I would believe that most of my taste in terms of design sense is like not what the general ZZZ community thinks is good. I mean, like, I'm not like saying it's contrarian or anything like that, but there are a lot of characters that I don't really care for that seem to be quite popular in the community. Or not that I don't care for, that I think their designs are kind of just like, they're alright, right? For one example, I actually don't really like Yi Shengguang's design that much. Like, I really enjoy, I like wuxia stuff, because I'm super Chinese. I'm a China #1 believer every day of the week. But I don't like that she's just like not wearing pants. I don't understand that. Like, yeah, not wearing pants is fine sometimes, but like she's just got her like entire area down there open. It's just out there, you know? Might be an unpopular opinion, but it is the one that I have. Oh god, I'm completely messing up my stun window here. That's okay though. Supernova. I think I'm getting M1 trigger because being able to keep up your purge without having to think about it as much is really convenient. Oh no, I popped my ult again. I just got lazy. I didn't want to think anymore and I wasted my ult. Whatever. I could have restarted, but I think that would take more time. We're getting so many points lately. Just all 100,000 or so. Fisher crab? That is a fisher crab. Fisher crab, fisher crab. They thought you had to identify fisher crabs in the newest, in the latest... What was it? Whose story was it? It was very, very recent. Was it actually the Ye Xiongguang story? It might have been. Come on, give me more fisher crabs. 109, double decibel or instant execution for the next... Yeah, let's just keep going. Whatever. Oh, yes, but... sorry, I saw your chat and I remembered what I was talking about before I just started crashing out about Ye Xiongguang. Well, not really crashing out, but discussing her. Yeah, so the design is my first big thing. Like, even if I like their personality, if their design is like too much for me, then I usually don't pull anyways. But I think I like gaslight myself into believing that if I don't like the design, then I don't like the personality, regardless of how good it might be. So that's not a very good thing to do, but it is one that it is something that I do. But yeah, if the design is like, if it's passable for me, like I don't hate the design, then then it's completely based on personality stuff. With a double decibel buff, if you force ult with... Oh, wait, that's sick. Instantly give the 3k decibels to whoever used the ult. Does make sense though, because I believe it said that it was just whenever you use an ultimate. Also, the fact that Dylan has shoes on, I applaud the ZZZ devs with everything in my heart for giving her shoes. It's so awesome. Like, I'm not a feet hater by any means, but I'm also not a feet lover. Oh my god, I choked it. I was talking about feet and I choked it immediately. Oh, for the Seed story. Yeah, honestly, when I first... Like, I know there's a lot of people that didn't like Seed's design when she first released. And they said she was ugly and stuff like that. And, like, I can see why some people would think that. But I do think that Seed's Mindscape is really pretty. If you've watched my Mindscape tier list video. It's not a very good video. I would not recommend you watch it. But it is one that I made. And, in it, I ranked Seed's max Mindscape as an S tier 1. Because I thought it was a very, very good looking Mindscape. But yeah, like a lot of people didn't like Seed's design when she first came out, and I was not one of those people. I thought she looked fine, but her agent story was actually so peak. Like that's the thing, man. Like music is a very, very powerful tool when it comes to appealing to emotions and storytelling, you know. And I think the music in Seed's agent story is some of the best that the game has to offer. And it's also what helps like elevate her story to such a high level. Also, it's kind of sad that you aren't able to it's too bad that you can't go back to that area, or can you? Actually, I don't think you can, right? Also, wait, did I just trigger the double decimal twice? Is that what you were trying to say earlier, Fading Colors? That you could activate it twice? Because I feel like I just activated the... I just got the 3k decibels again. Unless I'm tweaking. Yes, I hold Yixuan E forever. You care about their kits and personality. If a unit has anything you can utilize for your current... I wanted to get seed, but since I had Orphe, you didn't. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, that. I feel like those are the two, like, our methods of pulling are like the two major... Like, the two major styles of pulling for characters. It would be pulling for characters that you like their designs and you like their personality. And there's people that pull for, like, for their gameplay aspects. And then there's also people that pull for men exclusively. I know someone like that. Very cool. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the Black Veil Marionette again. Okay, let's run it down. Can't go back unless you play the story? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, if there is one good thing, like one incredible thing about ZZZ that I will forever glaze ZZZ for having, is that, is the fact that there is the video archive in this game. Like, it's just so nice being able to have the video archive as a content creator and just in general. Like, I mean, like, more so as a content creator than anything else. I feel like you would still... What the fuck did I just do? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen someone use Dylan's charge without getting the ult charge? Actually, I have. There is some value to it because it gives you a quick assist. If you're running like Astral Voice or something like that, there is actually value in doing that. But I'm not running Astral Voice, so. But it ended up working out because it was the ult bonus one. So it does work out. It does work out. I can't even do my ult cancel because it's the wrong one. I'm lucky. But yeah, like going back to like the early story stuff is very, it's nice as a content creator especially because it makes making a lot of forms of content easier without having to like worry about it. But I think my personality, I would also still prefer to just have an archive in case I miss something or I want to like fact check myself or something like that. Which I guess kind of comes back to being a content creator. You understand what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you can see the news reporter cursing. That's in my translation video. I talk about what he's cursing in Chinese and then what he's cursing in English as well. You guys should watch that one. Actually, you shouldn't. That video is also kind of dog shit. Like, it's good in the sense that I think it's like a rare type of video that hasn't been also top 19%. We're making good progress. That's top 19. If you go back, sorry, what was I saying? I should go back. I should go back and say what I was saying before I got distracted by everything. Chad, do you think it's annoying that I get distracted all the time? What am I doing here? Let's just go peak Ascension. Whatever. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, I got distracted again. Awesome. Very cool. Oh god, I actually forgot what I was saying. I gotta re-chat again. Oh yes, my translation video. I think my translation video is like a very unique type of video. Like, you don't really see that much in the ZZZ sphere. Or maybe you do and I just don't know, because honestly, I do not interact with ZZZ content basically at all. I only make it and then I don't look at it. Because, I mean, no hate to the other content creators in the field, because they're actually all pretty great people. I've interacted with a few of them, and they're all great people, but it's just not really content that I'm particularly interested in, so I don't watch it. Awe-inspiring. What the hell? I thought I wasn't gonna proc the stun with that. I got scared. Supernova. What the what am I doing? There we go. I just used the same Bangyuan move 3 times in a row. Okay, I definitely press shift, by the way. I should put an on-screen keyboard on so that I could show what I'm saying. I need to make more of that type of videos. Yes, I agree that I need to make more of those types of videos. I was what was I doing? I was thinking about making it again, but oh my god, I griefed it. I was thinking I wanted to make more of those, but that video takes a lot of time to make. And honestly, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I'll get to it eventually. Probably after I finish grinding here. And I have to make a few more like drip review videos and a few other variety stuff that I wanted to do, and then I'll get back to making translation stuff. This is a worse start than I had last time because I'm only hitting 2 of them instead of 3. Oh, this is so scuffed, man. I know there's a way to do that quickly. This animation is so sick. The special version of the animation when you do the manual chains instead of the hold chain. I just wish it did more damage. It's also one of like the unique type of like long animations where you can't switch out the character. Because you know like how usually you can just like do off-field stuff like quick swapping with most characters. You can't do that with Bangra's hold, which is kind of silly, but at the same time it's a nice one to have. I just don't know if it's like necessary, you know? I think it makes the character weaker, but it also lets you look at him aura farming, so. You want to see a ZZZ firefighter? Fire. Okay, sorry. I started another floor, so I'm not reading chat again. My fault. I'll get to it in a second. Where the hell did it go? Wait, that was so easy. I guess it's the early floors, right? Super Sentai faction, Fire Force Club. Oh yeah. You're definitely right, Fading Colors. I feel like there not being a single firefighter in this world is very strange. And there's a lot of potential, I feel like, when it comes to firefighter designs, right? Actually, is there? There might be. For right now, I'm not gonna think about it because if I take too long thinking about it, I'm gonna reduce my my pace, and my pace needs to be fast because if my pace is too slow, it's gonna take me forever to get to floor 750. We're only at 113, 750. That's insane. I've gone through what 60 floors in the last 2 days though, so that's not. I mean, I've been making progress. I've been making progress of my own. Oh, that's right. I need to see what Master's style does. Wasn't there a April Fool's event last year where they leaked well, not leaked, but they drip reviewed wait, I already knew what Master Style does. Didn't I read this earlier? They said that they were gonna release every single Starlight Knight as a playable character. They did that for last year's April Fools, I believe. You guys know Comfy Blue? I think his name is Comfy Blue. He's the guy that, like, I remember he was streaming on TikTok a lot of like power stuff as well. Wonder if you guys know him. I just remembered that when I would like pass by his stream, I would see him playing like Alice at the top of the tower. I'm like, why is he playing Alice? Does he want to suffer? Like, I understand that he likes Alice and all, but that's devious, bro. To be using Alice, fighting like Maz McJane and stuff like that. Like, there's so many times where you think Alice has like an iframe, but then she just gets hit anyways. I mean, I guess I am playing Ambi, which isn't like one of the OP characters, but I mean, Ambi right now is arguably the strongest electric DPS in the game, right? You're using Alice in the higher floors and still managing? Oh, I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like never mind. You know, that's disingenuous to be like, why would you try something that's less efficient? I can't blame you for that. Sometimes you just want to have fun, right? Also, I just saw my stream stuttering like crazy. I just have to assume that that's because of I'm watching like the tiny stream preview window, not the actual stream. But I would assume that you guys would tell me if my stream had like bad audio or like was like buffering or something like that, right? You guys would say something, right? You wouldn't just let me suffer in the void. Because I know there's a lot of people that will like, they won't say anything. I got hit. I'm gonna crash out. I know there's a lot of people that don't like bringing up if like a stream has like audio issues and stuff like that. But I don't get it, man. Like, I feel like most, if not all, streamers would appreciate it if you like gave your input on. Okay, maybe I'm over exaggerating. There's a lot of people out there that don't care for that type of stuff, but I personally would enjoy it. Well, not enjoy it, but I would appreciate it if you guys were to say like, "Oh, the stream is too quiet" or something like that, because I like my stuff to be more optimal. Like, obviously there is like there's like the, what is it? The personal opinions. How did I get hit again? Wasn't I in a dodge counter? I'm getting scammed here. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I get it. Man, now that I've been climbing this tower, I actually really want to do a okay. I want to do a video that observes enemy behaviors. Seems really fun, actually. I was also thinking about recording, I mean, not recording, but like doing live streams of like my content stuff. Of like the content that I'm making, but I don't know. I feel like I'd have a hard time focusing. But dazzle. Okay, wait, I'm looking at it now, and this Thracian spear is not a spear, it's also a Bident. I'm getting scammed, man. When are they just gonna add a regular spear that's not two-pronged? Maybe I should turn Sissia into on-field DPS. Okay. I just flew into the spear. Oh wait, I just remembered that assist points are a thing that exists in this game. I'm just so used to never having to worry about my assist points as a resource that I've never had any issues with it. No! No, I should have just pressed E. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, welcome to stream, Inetta. I think this is your first time here, right? I appreciate you wishing me luck on it. I too think... Wait, no, you didn't even say anything. I was about to like put words in your mouth, say that you think that I can do it. I think I can do it though. All the numbers, all the calculations, they're adding up to the fact that I should be able to make it to the top 1%. Oh, you're a new player as well. Welcome to the game, I guess. Welcome to the game, kid. That's an Arc Raiders reference, if you guys know that one. Welcome to the game, kid. I can't do it. I can't do his voice though. How you liking the game so far? How recently did you start? Like, how new of a new player are you? Because, you know, like, you could be like a new player, like a 2.0 new player, or like a recent patch new player. What do you mean by new player here? Give me the rundown. This way I can use my chat for content instead of me having to be entertaining. I can just ask you guys questions, and then you guys can be the content. Oh! What? I can't believe I got hit there. The Strassian's kind of cooking me. Oh, I actually have to kill in this one stun window, I think. Because he's gonna go into his farm here. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. What? Oh, wait, I dodged it. I'm ulting. I don't know what just happened, but I'm ulting. I'm double ulting. I understand that we are, that we have a miasma field, so we'll get most of it. Oh, I saw the HP drop again. I got so scared, but it was just because of, Lucius field dropping. I need to make sure to defensive assist this guy, because if I don't, he's gonna keep on he's gonna mess me up. Bloody. What voice language do you guys play the game in? As China's #1 fan, I obviously played in Chinese, but I wonder what you guys play it in. Okay, we got it. Usually don't need the perfect run against this boss. You get so many points with the parries that you get the medal regardless. Really? Oh my god, you might be right. 129,000. I probably don't need the 27k, huh? Because this goes 56k. You get the 1.2, 1.5x. You'd probably end up pretty close to 70k. Okay, but I am still gonna do it flawless though. I'm not so much as a pussy to just reset if I'm gonna reset every single time I get hit. This is a flawless run. I say that now, but you can quote me on this later because I probably will not be. I probably won't be maintaining that mindset for like the late game, if it gets significantly harder. JP English and sometimes CN. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess that makes sense. I don't know too many players that play with the Chinese voice ever. Hey, but guys, I'm here to tell you this right now. Like, You guys are low-key sleeping on Chinese. Chinese is a very beautiful language. Like if you like the Japanese voiceover, I think you will also like the Chinese voiceover. And then English, yeah, I mean, you're a new player, right? That's usually how new players go. They start with some little English, and then once they get bored of the English, they switch to a different language. Actually, that's not even true. I'm just speaking out of my ass right now. That is not true. Do not believe a single word that I just said. I am just lying to you for the sake of lying to you. And also, you can just play with whatever voiceover you want. Oh, you know what? Arknights Enfield. Should I be talking about other games on this stream? You know, I think that's fine. You know, I'm not like sponsored or anything, so I can say whatever I want, right? Arknights Enfield, it has some of the best English voice acting, I'd say. Well, not even best, but like the most unique English voice acting I've ever seen in a gacha game. Because every single, well, not every single character, but like virtually all of the characters have a unique accent in English. Like there's a guy that's like literally Italian, like, and he's like a mobster gangster type of character. Well, not really. He's a mobster gangster in a different planet, so I guess he's kind of a mobster gangster character. But yeah, like that is a very, very cool concept to me. Just the fact that you can have different accents for every single character. Very cool. But yeah, otherwise I've never really played any gacha games in English because while I am Chinese, my Chinese is like pretty average. Like I'm American born, so my Chinese is not very great. But as a result of that, like, sorry, not as a result of that, but like because of that, I would like my English isn't very, my Chinese isn't very great. So I like to take as many opportunities as I can to like listen to Chinese content. And like there are a couple like Donghua and stuff like that, Donghua that I watch and whatnot, but I feel like one of the best places to like learn a language is through like playing games, especially if you're someone like me who plays a lot of games, right? Wolfguard and Rosie? Yes, that's right, Wolfguard and Rosie. You guys, you know ball. Any language aside from Spanish is new to you? So you speak Spanish then? Well, that's pretty cool as well. I have a lot of friends that have learned Spanish, and they said it's a very convenient language to learn because it's very simple, and its rules make a lot of sense. Because there are a ton of languages like Chinese and English that are just really stupid. Well, not stupid, but just very complex, pointlessly complex. Meanwhile, you have Spanish, which is just like it's very straightforward, which some people might look at as a bad thing, but I think it's a great thing. What am I looking at here? Ignited Bloodfang again. Let's go for the Aftershock one, even though it's not going to be that useful, I don't think. Wait, can't I just bring Trigger with every single team to make this worth it? I mean, I don't want to do one and done. That one sucks. And this one is anomaly stuff, which I don't care. So let's just do the Aftershock one anyways. Wait, what butt do I get from this? Back end enhancement? I wonder what that does. You remember the co-op event having a bug that made it? Oh yes, the Divine Maze, right? Divine Maze had a bug where sometimes like the other players you could hear their Chinese voices, which is, I thought it was really funny. Obviously I didn't even recognize it because all of my voices were in Chinese anyways, but I saw people posting about it and I thought it was really funny. You had to listen to Xiaogong's voice in Chinese because you can just see. Oh, interesting. I'm not like too big of a voice actor follower. I mean, especially with like Chinese voice actors, because I feel like Chinese voice actors, the only place that I would even know them from is from gacha games in the first place. And since I only play a few, it's not like it wouldn't be common for me to recognize any of them. I do know a ton of JP voice actors. Also, I do want to clarify this, that when I say I love China, that doesn't mean I don't love Japan as well. I'm also a massive Japan weeb. Like, I'm a huge otaku, but when the game is made in China and I am Chinese and I love China, it's like, might as well play it in Chinese, right? You know, I'm saying all these stuff and you might be like, you're just a China shill. And I am a China shill. I'm hoping that I'll get sponsored by Hoyoverse to promote China as a place instead of as a Hoyo creator. Actually, I have no idea if I have any interest in being a Hoyo creator. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen. I mean, I don't even know what the benefits are. I don't know if you have to like apply on your own or something like that. I mean, currently my channel is obviously not even big enough to be a Hoyo creator, so it's not even something I should be thinking about until I make more content. But until then, I'm just gonna keep on. I'm just gonna keep assuming. I'm gonna keep saying I don't even want to be a Hoyo creator because then I don't have to feel bad about the fact that I'm not a Hoyo creator. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. You want to learn Mandarin. Where do you need to start learning? Oh my god, dude. I mean, Chinese is just a really, really hard language in general. In the first place, since I learned Chinese as a kid, like I learned it growing up in the family, so I got the buff from being a kid, you know? Kids learn languages a lot easier. Since I got that buff, I couldn't really tell you exactly how to learn it, but I do think one of the most important things, and this is what people will say about learning languages all the time, is that you just need a lot of immersion. Like from what I've learned recently is I've been watching a lot of Japanese streamers, and from that I've picked up a lot of I picked up a lot of phrases, and I can understand what they're saying sometimes. Like if it's like common phrases, simple phrases, stuff like that, I can hear it and I can understand it, but I can't speak it. But I think that's actually a really interesting. It creates a really interesting dynamic where my listening ability is a lot better than my speaking ability, and I think that's just primarily thanks to the fact that it is so immersion based. If I were to like join some servers for Japanese like game players, like video games, and I would just like join their calls and like try and speak there, I think I would eventually improve there as well. You know, that takes a lot more effort than like watching streamers. So if you did want to learn Chinese, I think your first steps would just actually, no, that's very hard to say because immersion training takes a ton of time. You need to be immersed all the time, and you have to actively be immersed, right? You can't just be like in the environment. You have to be actively thinking about it. And since Chinese is such a complicated language, yeah, sorry, I got nothing for you, man. You probably just have to, like, you'd really have to try, unfortunately. It's not an easy thing to do. There's also definitely better people to ask than me because I just got lucky that I was born bilingual. Well, not born bilingual, but there's also Tong Tong who. Oh, what? Her English voice actor is also her Chinese. That's sick, actually. That's really cool. I didn't know that. It seems like you play Arknights Enfield, Sparky. Arknights Enfield is peak. I wish my videos did a little bit better on it, but also it makes sense that they don't. You notice when she says names, it shows? Sorry, I'm really behind on chat. I was talking about Chinese for way too long. Also, I've just been sitting on that screen. What a bad streamer I am. I got distracted by China. Oh my god, this was all part of your plan, wasn't it? Make him yap about China so he loses concurrent viewers. You're so smart. I actually have no idea what my concurrent viewers is. I refuse to look at the screen. I think I was saying it earlier. I don't know if anyone was here when I was saying it earlier, but basically, it loses my motivation if I'm not looking at it, So I just will not look at my concurrent viewers and just keep on doing my thing. You just got Yvonne and finished building her, and man, what? It took forever? Because yeah, building characters in that game does take forever, but I did the calculations. It's actually surprisingly not that bad. It's like, it is pretty bad, but it's like manageably bad. You know? Wait a second, check this out. Oh, never mind, don't check out anything, guys. The stun bar is way, way higher than I thought it would be. Boom, alt cancel. Yeah, I can do an alt cancel. Oh no, it's the Tepis again. This guy's back, bro. Get this guy out of here. She's super fun to play. Yes, I do agree. I think she's a very fun character. But I also think she's kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like her damage output is not there. But, I mean, you're a guy that plays Nekomata, so what am I talking about in terms of damage to you, right? You don't give a shit about that. She is very fun, though, and I'm a big fan of her team. I actually only pulled for... I didn't mean to pull for her. I pulled for her on accident because I pulled for Gilberta, and I really like Gilberta's narrative story. So I ended up pulling for her. I lost the first 50-50 to my second copy of Ardilia, and then I lost the second one to Yvonne, which was... I mean, it was tragic, but it was like manageably tragic, you know? I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, the Gilberta team plus Yvonne, I think it's really fun to do. They're still working on the factory because the materials are free. Oh yes, the Wuling factory is kind of shit, but it was quite fun to optimize it. There was I remember seeing this Twitter post about some Japanese guy that made like some electronic current thing that makes it to optimize your battery output, and I just made the same thing but a lot easier like last night in like 30 minutes. It's obviously not as efficient as his, but I just thought it was really funny that what he was doing was so extra. All the love to that guy though. That's bah. It's great to bring your passion into video games. Anything that you like that. I haven't played I haven't done the narrative event for Yvonne yet. I probably should, but since I already have the character, it's like, well, I don't really care because I already have the character, so I don't have to worry about like missing out on her banner. Also, the way Arknights does its banners is very, very interesting. I'm kind of a fan. Low-key a fan. I just got faked out. This guy was looking around like an idiot. Your English is the same as... Oh, you can imagine what the word is, but you can't say it. Oh, wait, is English not your first language, OT? I thought English was your first language. Not gonna lie, the way you've been chatting, it's been very Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pad my ambi stats. Look at this. Fisher crab. I'm padding my ambi stats. 118. I can also pad my other stats, right? Free stat padding, baby. Look at this. I gotta get my ambi stats as high as possible. 7% now. The average score has gone up. I don't remember what it was earlier, but it was definitely a lot lower. And my Yi Xuan score is actually pretty high. Top 3%. Wow. And we're at top 17. Top 17%. 68 out of 69. Haha, funny number. Funny number. Alright. Oh, I wanted to check what backend enhancement does. We gotta remember Wuling isn't finished yet. Yeah, Wuling is not finished yet. There's a lot of stuff that's still gotta come. We only got two zones from Wuling. And in Valley 4 we have, what, 5 or something like that? 6? If you put a battery between Jira towers and the regular ones, it shares the energy. What? I have no idea what that means. I'm not gonna lie. If you found out some secret tech, you gotta let me know, because I gotta save as many Wuling batteries as possible. Efficiency, you know. Your hometown is the same as the Tung Tung Sahur brain rot. Did I pronounce that right? Are you guys gonna call me Unk if I don't know the newest memes? I actually used to be really on top of it with meme stuff, but then my TikTok broke. So now I can't even watch TikTok anymore. So now I'm just an Unk. Now I'm just actual Unk. I used to be fake Unk, but now I'm true Unk. Damage by off-field increases by 50%. Okay. You're a generational Arknights hater, so you never tried Arknights Enfield. Why are you an Arknights hater? What did it do to you? Did you like play the game and lose your early bowls and then just give up on it? Oh my god, is this another Tepes, dude? I swear to god. If I had to fight another fucking Tepes. I never played the base game. Like the base Arknights, but that's not because I hate it. Actually, no, that's not even true. I played a little bit of it, but honestly, that wasn't because I didn't like it, but it's just because it was a mobile game. Like I'm not like I don't hate mobile games. I mean, I grew up on mobile games, so I can't say I hate them. But there's just like once you get used to playing on a PC, the convenience is unmatched, bro. Like being able to do other stuff while like and not having to play on such a tiny screen is different. Yes, stay in your little thing, Lucian. You just found the story of Arknights to be boring? Oh, fair enough. I heard the Arknight story was good, but I mean, I have no idea. I'm speaking purely from speculation. Oh, I know that it was a little different because it's like documentary style instead of a like a typical gacha game, which I actually think is really unique. But I don't know. Again, I've never played it, or at least I can't remember playing it, so can't really say anything. This is a shame though. Maybe you should still try Arknights Enfield. I think the Arknights Enfield story is more. It's more standard so far. Like it feels like the regular stories, like other gacha game stories at the moment. Yeah, I'm also enjoying the story for Enfield quite a bit here. Also, you know, Dylan is like I know we're going back to Glaze and Dylan. If I wasn't Ambi's #1 fan, then I would be Dylan's #1 fan because I think her character is so sick. Like using the hoop to enhance her body parts to like make them bigger and fight with them. It's a very, very interesting way to have a character function. And it's done so like stylishly as well. Like it's not like meant to be erotic or anything. It's just cool, you know? Also, this back-end enhancement has been completely worthless. I don't think I've played as Ambi on a single actual fight this entire run. I mean, I guess we'll just go mind games, even though it also doesn't do anything for me. It's at least marginally better than the Aftershock one. The energy pull and the battery is the energy informer. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I still don't know what you're saying. I think that's more my fault than yours, though. I'm sorry, I don't understand. But you either gonna have to bring out like the actual game terminology, or I'm gonna have to open up Arknights Enfield, and I'm not opening up Arknights Enfield, unfortunately. I mean, even if you do bring up the actual game terminology, I still might not understand. So don't worry about it too much. I think my factory is relatively optimized. I know that my Valley 4 factory is like completely optimized because I'm overloading on like my my HC Valley batteries and my Butt Capsule A's. Oh no, he's gonna roll around. Oh, bro. Wait, that is not the regular one, right? This is not how the regular Miasma Fiend fights. I swear to God, like, it doesn't have an AoE on the slam. I think I'm just wrong, though. Maybe it does. Awe-inspiring. Awe-inspiring. Do you think I can blitz through this Miasma shield before he can do his stupid shit? I don't think so. Oh, you know, maybe if I was playing on Yushin instead. Oh, well, I mean, that works as well, I guess. Yes, just dodge it by spamming EX special. Wait. What? 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 That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. There's no way I didn't react to that in time. Ah. Ah. Like, did you see how long that windup was just now? There's no way I didn't. There's no way I didn't react to that on that one in time. Oh. Yeah, Asmith, let's try and break it. Okay, we're not breaking it in time. Whatever. At least I know what Tung Tung is, so I'm a cool Unk. Wait, don't call me Unk at all. What the fuck? I'm not even an Unk. I was joking. I'm not actually Unk. I'm just disconnected from the internet right now because my TikTok is literally broken, bro. You'll call me Unk. Actually, you can call me Unk. I think it's funny if you call me Unk. I call myself Unk all the time. And I call all my friends Unk as well because it makes them insecure about their age, even though they really shouldn't be. Oh, you stopped playing the story of Arknights because you don't care for sci-fi? I mean, I guess that's true. What, ZZZ has, ZZZ is, urban? It's urban fantasy. You gonna make some food? Sparky, are you back yet? I'm assuming you went to make food earlier because I haven't been reading chat for a while now. This is the regular boss? Yeah, I guess I'm just bad at the game or something like that. Having issues running out of Furium in Wuling. I think there's only like 90 per minute. Like that's the max for how much Furium you can get, even if you explore everything. Oh. Wait, there's no way that one hit me as well, right? I don't believe it. Okay, I'm locking in again. I'm ignoring chat. Okay, every single time I say I'm ignoring chat, by the way, I'm completely lying. Like, I'm still looking at the chat out of, like, the corner of my eye. Like, whenever I press an alt or something like that, I look over at my chat, and then I go back to the game. So whenever I say I'm ignoring chat, I'm not. But, like, if I ever need to, like, truly ignore chat, I will just close you guys. I'm gonna send you to the void so that I will not have to look at you. Okay, well that one's not on you guys, chat. That's just because I'm an idiot that burned all of my adrenaline earlier. Just wait, join me. Do you think I can combo this guy before he goes into his phase? I don't think I can. Yeah, the day's buildup is just not there. Okay, we're holding on to all of energy because I know he's gonna do this stupid spinning. Wait, that hit me? Wait, this boss is actually cooking me right now. I never thought that I'd have any difficulty with this boss out of all of them. I mean, I actually wouldn't have had any issues with this boss if I didn't get smacked in the face earlier by the stupid claw when he was like at 30% HP because I'm a fat fucking... I'm an idiot. I did not get the counter on that one. I need to build up my adrenaline again before he goes into phase. Is he going to? There he is. Oh! I got hit by the roar. Okay. This locking in does not appear to be working, as I'm doing just as poorly as I was when I was looking at chat earlier. Okay, this time I'm holding my ult. Wait, why would I do that? I lied. I'm not holding my ult. This fat fuck. This fat fuck is pissing me off. Okay. That's my asthma phase down at least. The stun window's a little bit bad. What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Oh my god, I just choked my window again. Please don't go into another miasma field. But see, you don't do any damage. Finally! It's finally done. Oh my god, that took me way too long. You're not calling me. You're not actually calling me. I know you're not calling me Unk, bro. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Even if you were, it'd be okay. Okay, that's top 17%. Wait, wasn't it 17 earlier? I think it was, right? Back when we were at 68 out of 69. Oh my god. How's my Ambi rank gone down? Wasn't it 6 earlier? I can't remember. My memory issues. They're kicking in full time right now. Is that a fisher crab? No, it's a frog. Double decibel, ignore everything else. Ignore all previous instructions. Ooh. My throat is starting to hurt. It's starting to reach that time of the night again, you know. Where that guy just fucking sniped me in the back of the head. It's getting to that time of the night again where I start running out of things to say again, or I just want to stop talking because my throat hurts. We're gonna go a little silent for a while. And I'm just gonna play. Just try and climb as fast as I can. Everything feels so tanky now, though. Oh, that felt so much tankier. The upscale, it's kicking in. 80,000 points. Oh, fire again. We finally get to play something that's not Yi Xuan. But my support is still exactly the same. In fact, I feel like I'm getting some crazy deja vu. Well, it's not deja vu, it's because this is literally just what I've already done before. Bedazzling. Wait. She got hit. The max scaling is enhancement level 15. What am I at right now? Stat enhancement level 11. What is the stat enhancement at right now? 300%, 50%. Okay, attack doesn't matter. I wish these guys would group better. Isn't Banyu's fast combo so satisfying to pull off? You know what's crazy is these is that Lucia used to have, like, well, not used to, but like outside of the tower, Lucia already has this issue where you kind of just like have an infinite amount of energy on her, and you can't even refresh your you can't refresh your bar actually. But in this mode, it's even more crazy because it's just how often you get to purify those shields. How much longer I'm gonna stream? You need to leave. I'm probably gonna stream. Actually, I have no idea. It's already been 2 hours, so. Honestly, I could end stream right now, but I think I'm probably going to keep going for a little bit longer just because my original estimation was that we'd need 400 medals, but according to Fading Colors, we're actually going to need like 700 medals. In other words, I'm going to have to put in more hours than I originally thought, because based off the 400 medal estimation, that would be 6 streams at 5 hours each, which I'm not doing 5 hours each, but then it was like something like 20 streams at 2 hours each, right? Yeah, 20 hours at 2 hours each would be doable. And 20 streams is a stream every single day at 2 hours. But that's for 400. If we're going to 750, then I need to do way more than 20 streams at 2 hours each. I have to probably do about double that. So 20 hours at 4 hour streams each, or if not longer than 4 hour streams. So this stream is probably going to be on the longer end, maybe. Actually, I'll probably also do a little bit of grinding off stream, just because when I do stream, obviously I am thinking about like interacting with you guys, which slows down my my uptime, and obviously it's more like strenuous when I'm trying to do this live than if I was just like chilling on my own, you know. But yeah, if you have to go, I hope you'll drop by again next time I stream. It'll probably be at 9 again tomorrow. There's a chance I will start earlier in the day. That chance is very, very low because because I still need to get used to streaming more hours. Yeah, I'm expecting more people to be climbing too, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's pretty late in the season, so the odds that people are climbing that late, I feel like there's only like gonna be a few of those mentally ill people like me. So, all right, COT, appreciate you dropping by as always. You got Shengguang C1 and she carried you through the game? Yeah, I mean, she's OP. You don't even need C1, she would have carried you through the game. Character's insane. That's right. So I did say that I would be doing some of this. Wait, what the hell? There we go. I will probably be doing my runs more climbing off stream than I will be on stream, because the new calculations are telling me that I will not be able to do it all on stream, because if I do, then I probably won't make it in time. At the rate at which I'm playing, that is. You secured your top 1% by getting to floor 910? Bro. That is crazy. I've put in 4 hours, we're at 126, that's 70. Wait. I can leave without it breaking, right? Oh, I can just look right here. Alright, 123. We started at 50. It's been 4.5 hours, I think, of total time on stream. And that's also in general, because I haven't done any off stream yet. That is 73 floors in 2 hours. And it's gonna take longer the longer we go. So like, I think we could go a generous estimate, like a generous, what am I saying? A generous estimate of 50 floors every 2 hours. And if we go at a rate of 50 floors every 2 hours, and let's just spitball, say this is 100, right? Just make the math a little bit easier. Then we're doing 4 hours per 100. 4 hours per 100, we're going up to 700 at the very least. 700. Then I need, what is that? 6 times 4? 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours of streaming is actually not that bad. Wait a second. Am I tweaking? I am tweaking, right? 4 times 6. Huh? Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to think about the numbers right now. I think it's doable. I think it's within range. It's just whether or not I actually want to keep doing that. I didn't go into this with any expectations, because I was like, I wasn't actually planning on getting to, oh no, that's not a good thing to say. I was planning on getting top 1%. I just didn't know how like committed I would be to getting to top 1%, you know? I was like, if I make it to top 1%, then I'll make it to top 1%. If it's like relatively easy, and like if the numbers seem to suggest that I could make it there quite quickly, then I just will. But the numbers are now showing that it will not be that easy to make it to top 1%. Oh, thank you, Lumberjack. You've seen people on floor 6,000? Yeah, okay, but those guys are like top 0.001%. I don't think there's that many people that are on that high of a floor. I think I've seen those guys as well. If I remember correctly, the max floor is actually 9,999. There's a secret achievement. Not a secret achievement. There is a secret achievement. There's a secret achievement of these 2 guys that are in the HIA club that talk about it. Let's see if we can find that, actually. Take a short break from doing this. I was also thinking about, like, if I did do like longer streams, I could also do breaks, like play a different game or like play the story or something like that, just chill out for a little bit. But I haven't really felt the need to take a break yet. Ah, they're right here. You see? Look at these guys. Stimulated battle trial, 10,000 floors. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure these are real player. Oh wait, no, they're not. These are not real player IDs, but they could be. Or at least maybe this first one's a real player ID. This one, I don't think it is though, because this would be like, what, 375,533. This would be 3 billion, right? Yeah, this would be 3,750 something million. Player ID? That's way too high. Obviously, this is also not an ID that would be real in the game. 101045833. This is 10 million. Are there 10 million players in ZZZ? This first guy, this might be someone's actual ID. But floor 10,000 of simulated battle trial. And one of them used just one hand. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But that would be really cool if there was an Easter egg like about the top placers. Because I mean, like in this, the permanent mode, right? I'm pretty sure the permanent mode is just an insane slogfest. You are just fighting the same enemies endlessly, and it doesn't ever get easier. I don't think. I probably caps at 15 as well there, but yeah, getting to 10,000 there is illness. If they got to 10,000 on this one, that's also pretty ill. But I mean, I guess if you've been doing it for as long as the mode has been out, it's more doable than if you're just trying to grind it out in the last 23 hours. So. The regular tower is boring. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I don't play it. That's why I'm best record at 50. But I will be going to... I'll probably be climbing to 100 when I... I'll probably climb to floor 100 maybe after we finish this stream. Not this stream. After we finish this like series. If I feel like streaming again, then that's probably the next thing I would stream. Also, we're at top 16%. Top 16. At this point, every 1% increase at this point actually does matter. Previously, it did not matter because it was so easy to go up from like, I think I went from floor 50 to floor like 60, and we went up from 91% to like 62. Which makes sense, but okay. Back to the grind. I kind of want to just play Ambi. Let's just play Ambi, even if it's like bad, or if it's slower than with than if I did it with Yishion. Don't worry, at some point you need to go up 100 floors to go up by 1%. Are you trying to encourage me, or are you trying to unencourage me? Because that doesn't sound like encouragement to me. Don't worry, you need to go up 100 floors to go up 1%. Bro, what do you mean? Oh, I just wasted my double decibel on Dylan's ult. Whatever. Let's down ult again then. Look at this stupid idiot in the corner, looking as this big boss man gets killed. Yay. You said that the scores go up to 100,000, right? I feel like that's still manageable. I think the score is not a big issue because the base multiplier usually goes up with it. So as long as you just keep clearing without taking damage, you'll be fine. Oh, there's two flame campers. Wait, did I waste my double decibel? Wait, I just realized something. If I'm just not gonna say anything, do I even need to stream it? Like, if it gets to like this 2 hour point and I start getting a little bit, not burnt out, but just like once my throat starts giving out a little bit, and like, these buffs are also worthless. Maybe I'll just because this buff seems really good for Ambi. Let's just try the Ambi team. Because I have been getting a little bit bored of the Yixuan team, which is not a good sign, because I'm going to have to be playing it a lot more later. United Blood is decent. Yeah, the buff itself is pretty solid, but I don't like the idea of losing HP score. Like, I'm sure it's probably worth it, and like that the numbers probably end out making it worth picking up, but I don't like seeing my characters on low HP, even though I'm not getting hit by anything. I still don't really like it. Also, what the hell is happening on my screen right now? This is those miasma shields coming in hot. Break the miasma shield, get my energy back, and then spam my EX special again. Okay, well that one was out of range, so. Well, as long as they're not electric resistance, I guess I can run the Ambi comp. I don't think I'll ever get bored of playing Ambi just because she's my favorite character. I would love to play Soldier 11. Maybe I should do a personal challenge and play some Soldier 11 in the future. Did I get the energy there? I hope I got the energy from purification. What is happening? I got my keyboard, my mouse bugged out. What? Where did my counter go? Was it too heavy of a deflect? Typhoon Slugger. That's what this boss is called. What? That is my biggest issue with Ambi's playstyle, is that sometimes I'll just get hit. I don't even know why. Because I think I'm like in basic attack 3, so I think I should be unhittable or something like that. Like, I don't even know where she is. Sometimes she just dashes herself into the line of fire. Actually, I guess what I could say instead is, if I'm gonna be doing it off stream, I mean, there's no reason to play it off stream, and I should just play it on stream even if I'm not saying anything, just because it's probably fine to just like get my streaming hours up. I mean, there's more chance of people coming to the stream as long as I am streaming, even if I'm not saying anything. But I mean, I don't know. It's such a weird, like, it's a two-sided, double-sided sword, right? Like, yes, I can just do it on stream and not say anything, and then just like risk the fact that my my viewer retention goes to shit or something like that. But I don't really know. I mean, I'll probably still do some stuff off stream just because that's more comfortable for me. Maybe I shouldn't do this with Ambi, because this fight is really annoying, but... Like, I just got caught by his AoE even though I dodged the actual hit. I don't even know if you can get a dodge counter off of that. Off of the AoE lightning explosion thing. Oh, where did I go? Okay, I was scuffed so a bit. Go for the slam. What is Orphe doing? Did you just see her laser beam go up to the sky? Okay. Can I leave this without it killing my run? I think I can. I mean, this is the first time we figure it out whether or not we can. Okay, I still can continue the challenge. So that's good. Oh, we're just gonna use Xingguang because I don't want to think. Wait, actually, doesn't this have some off-field stuff? You can go this, whatever. Okay, this is 130. I think this will be the last floor that I do for today's stream. It again is not a very long one, but since now that I've realized the potential of me just being able to do stuff off stream, suddenly the pressure to be on stream for a long time has dropped significantly. It is also like later in the night, so like I don't know, the odds that more people come by pretty low. You know, honestly, I should probably stop talking about it. It's kind of a I feel like it's bad practice to be like talking about like viewers and stuff like that when there are already people here. Like you guys that are here, like I'm sure you guys aren't interested in me like talking business stuff, right? You want me to chat about other stuff and stuff like that. Xingguang and Yixuan make this much easier? Yes, significantly easier. So much easier that it's kind of insane that people did this before those characters released. Ah! I knew it was coming. And I still got hit by it. That run was looking kind of decent, actually. I mean, this fight especially is one that I would want to do with Xingguang because having to fight another enemy while we are fighting this one seems like a massive pain in the ass, so... There's a second guy that spawns in. He also has... He's got range attacks, so he's kind of a menace. Just wait until I encounter Jane in the later floors. Yeah, I'm dreading it. I remember fighting against Jane. Not fun. Also, did Slayers ever come back? Was his name Slayers? I can't remember. Sparky. Did Sparky ever come back? He said he was going to grab food and then he disappeared forever. When exactly does Jane start showing up? Because she hasn't shown up a single time yet, and we're already on like floor 130. It's pretty high. Hello? Why did my stun not go off? Maybe he's still cooking? Yeah, maybe he is. Well, unfortunately, if he comes back later, I will be offline, so. Has anyone ever made an anomaly proficiency version of Ye Guang? Oh! Oh! 111,000. There will be times where you encountered Jane Hugo every 10 floors. We've already done one of Hugo encounter. We kind of rolled him. I rolled him earlier because of Ye Guang. I think that was actually before you joined the stream. I can't remember though. What's the first one? Where's our first Hugo encounter? We actually climbed a lot today. Oh, there he is. Floor 90. I think I ended off last stream at... Oh, by the way, top 15%. I think we jumped 2 percentages since the last time I checked. Top 15. We did pretty good progress today. I think I got to around... I know I got to before 68. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh no, it was 69 medals. That's right. I don't know then. I know that we fought Hugo today. Ah, this is where we were. I started at 84 today, and we climbed to 130, which is, what, like a little less than 50 floors? It's 46 floors, and on day 1, we climbed 44 on the first day, and then today 46. Wait a second. Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. Especially considering that day 1, I actually streamed for longer than I did today. So my progress actually hasn't slowed down too much. In fact, it's gone up despite the scaling of the enemies. I guess that's probably just because I've gotten used to more movesets and there's more enemies that I've gotten that I don't have to reset as many times. Well, I say that, but I also reset on this fucker, Avarice, like 70 times or something absurd like that. Not actually 70, probably like 20 or 30. But I reset on Avarice like 30 times. I reset on Thracian. Where the hell is he? Was he a 0-5? I mean a midway boss? Maybe it's a middle boss. Wherever that Thracian is. Wait, seriously, where the hell is that guy? Huh? Wait a second, I'm not tweaking, am I? We fought a Thracian today. We fought 2, I think. No, we fought 1. We fought the other one yesterday. Uh-huh. Wait, it was just a regular enemy? And I was getting cooked by him? It was before the Heretic Jester. But this is a specialized bomber, and this is past, and we started here. What? Wait, that Thracian, or did I start here? No way. Where is he? Oh my god, it's Jane Doe. Yeah, it's a miasmic Thracian. I know it's here somewhere. Because I know I fought it. Because I had to reset multiple... Oh, there he is. It wasn't. It was just a random floor. It's a 114 floor. It's not even a 115. That's absurd. But yeah, our next boss is Jane Doe. Maybe I should go to Jane. Nah, fuck it. Let's go to Jane today. I can do 10 more floors. True skill hides its craft. Enemies are still at stat enhancement 11. It's manageable, and we're still at 80,000 points, so it should be relatively fast. Master style, unbreakable chain is useless. Special attack energy. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the enemy types are. Fisher crab, electric, fire, 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 fire physical, fire physical. And what is Jane specifically? Jane is physical. Ah, the Terroraptor. I don't like Terroraptor either. His boss is annoying as hell. The flying missile attack. And this is the one that you were saying you hated, right? The shielded defender. Yeah. This fucking rat. Fire and physical anomaly buildup. Maybe I'll actually have to bring out Alice. I'll have to bring Alice out for that guy, which means I'll keep my pool smaller because I need to make sure I don't overcap, right? For now, let's just bring one team at a time. Wait, what am I talking about? I know I need... What am I talking about? Electric. Physical. Physical. Fire. Okay. Aether. Physical. Electric. I mean, I don't need Yixuan's team technically. I guess let's just rock it with Yixuan and see how far we can go. And just because Yixuan doesn't actually care about resistances too much. Well, not resistances. She just doesn't care about anything. She doesn't care about stun windows. She doesn't care about enemy attacks. The only thing she has to worry about is control skills because that bypasses everything. But otherwise, Yixuan just does what she pleases, goes where she pleases. Mundo Xingguang. Yixuan goes where she pleases. You don't know how good Alice is against Defender because the boss can't get staggered with his shield on and could hit Alice at the end of EB animation? Oh, that is true actually. I have Jane as well. We could run Jane instead. We'll test them both. I want to do some testing with other characters. Okay, I said I needed to keep my pool small, but I know that there's going to be electric bosses later, and I need to pad my ambi stats. So this is ambi stat padding. We're spamming Fisher crabs for the sake of ambi stat padding. I should go back and redo every Fisher crab in the past so I can get my ambi stats higher. What is she at right now? I paused to see where she is. My ambi score is currently top 4%. That's not bad. Not bad at all. As long as I keep padding this score, it'll look better and better. Oh, hey, look, it's the ambi floor. Oh yes, M3, MB, cook through everything. Oh, that doesn't kill. Oop. I need to get my my anomaly teams back online, bro. I kinda don't want to though. Too lazy. It's not like I really even need to, right? Anomaly is a niche. You can do everything with attack characters. Wait, how did I not get a special dodge there? I have no idea what the fuck that guy's doing. There we go, special dodge. How are these not special dodges? Yo, I think the timing is a lot earlier. Arya plays like an attack character. I don't know. I haven't played the story yet, so I'll have to take your word for it. But I'm too broke to pull for Arya anyways. Okay, there we go. We got our special dodge out. And now we go into the fuck you, I don't care mode. Ringquei-shan. Well, what the hell just happened to my wipeout screen? It just replayed the same thing 3 times in a row. What does EBA stand for? Like, I know EBA is her, it's like the 3 stage of her charge attack, but what does it stand for? Oh, enhanced basic attack. That does make sense. What's the other one? What do they call what do they call it when Miyabi does her third tier slash? Do they call it EBA as well? It is, right? They call that EBA 3 or something like that. The DA tryhards. Aftershock. Aftershock damage is fine. Anomaly buildup. Disorder enhancement might be... Yeah, EBA 3. I guess we go mind games here. Because... Wait. I know the Terra Raptor... we have to prepare for Terra Raptor, which is 139. 137 is Defender. So we go mind games until... Wait, what? No, then we have to ruin it. We have to have disorder enhancement for the next one. Which at that point, it just doesn't even matter anymore. Let's just go mind games the entire time and not think about it. Fire weakness? More like Ye Guang weakness. I would pick Ignited Blood. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm gonna forever be an Ignited Blood hater. For no particular reason. I once did this exact same thing in the past with a certain Sekiro boss. There was a mechanic that would make the fight a lot easier, and I actively chose not to do that mechanic because I am a very pitiful person. No, not a pitiful person. I'm not a pitiful person. What are you saying? I'm a very spiteful person. I don't think that's the right word either, but I think it gets the point across. I'm not a great person. I'm a contrarian, you know? Oh yes, definitely stubborn. I'm definitely a stubborn person. But there's also, all of those other things also stand true. Having my chatter call me stubbornness. I like it. I think I can be stubborn about a lot of things, but there's also a lot of things that I'm not stubborn about, you know? I'm quite open-minded about actually a lot of stuff, but I would say it's like the ridiculous things that don't actually matter that much, or like making personal challenges. Those are the things I'm probably the most stubborn on. But with like other stuff, I'm not stubborn at all, for the most part. I guess I've been getting easy for us with Jane. I mean, that's about to change right after this, right? Because next is Defender, then it's Terror Raptor. And then it's Jane. So we're in for some fun floors. For a fun couple of floors. Oh, there he is. Shield the Defender. Shield the Defender. I mean, let's give it a shot. Since it's only stat enhancement 11, maybe we can just do it without worrying about not caring about its shield, you know? Oh, wait a second. Isn't one of these enemies is the one that has the stupid fire? There it is. It is the Shield the Defender. This guy is actually the worst, and he's also horrible for Alice because she just gets sniped with a fire all the time. There's a shield. Okay, right now the shield isn't actually that bad because it's only stat enhancement 11. So it does seem like we can just brute force this at the moment. Wait, doesn't he not take days during this? Oh, he does take days, okay. Oh, we got burned. We got burned. Yeah, the second robot does it too. Very annoying. I'm probably gonna get caught with my pants down by that a couple of times before I start respecting it. Wait, I got hit by something. Give me a quick restart button. The missiles. Vroom. I think I just wasted my energy, didn't I? I did. I accidentally pressed the X special first before ulting. It's fine. It's just Zhao anyways. Oh hey, there's the second robot. Hey, that should not have been manual, by the way. I'm not going to be switching off of Ye Guang during these EX special attacks because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, at stat enhancement 11, it is still... seems doable. I also just wasted my my end there, but whatever. Oh, please. Oh, I thought I got hit by that. I don't think I got hit by anything, right? I didn't see myself lose it, at least. Please? Oh, it was kind of close, though. 98k. Not looking too hot. A little bit scary. Here's Ambi. Oh, wait. I should change my buff, right? Because I don't need the disorder thing anymore. In fact, I didn't need it in the first place. Whatever. Whatever. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I did get lucky it didn't use the flamethrower. I was ready for it, though. I was ready for the tell. But I don't know Terra Raptor's tells at all. I just know he's shooting the ground right now. Missiles. One missile. Okay, Yo, they should let me go straight into my EX. Oh wait, no, I didn't have my buff dropped, didn't it? It did. My buff dropped right as I was going for the straight combo. That motherfucker just tried to kick me. Wait, did I get hit? I don't think I did. We're fine. Oh no, the stun window wasn't enough. This is what I get for wasting my ult earlier. I have no idea what the fuck it's doing. I'm ulting. What a waste of an ult, but I'm not playing her again anyway, so it doesn't matter. It is not too bad because it's not tanky, but I don't know any of its movesets, so I will probably get hit by it a couple of times once the stat enhancement goes up. But now it's manageable, though. I mean, everything is pretty manageable at the current stat enhancements of 11%. Alright, let's do this. It's Jane. Also, I like how I've just not used anyone other than Yishin Guang lately. You know, my damage would be so much higher if I just picked Ignited Blood, wouldn't I? Oh shit, you're not supposed to... There's no counter there. Oopsies. It's been a while. I gotta get back into my anti-Jane mindset. I know you have to counter that one. If you counter her, the startup of her Sal Chow, I think it's called? Sal Chow jump. It cancels the rest of it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, can't see anything there. Me when Jane's moveset is completely invisible because of all the effects on the screen. Wow. I remember doing this back on the old tower, and I ended up learning basically every single tell for her movesets. But that was with Jane. That was with Did you see that? She almost one-shot me. That was with Jane Alice. I was with my Jane Alice team. And it's a lot easier to see stuff with Jane Alice than it is when you're playing Yishin Guang. Can I reduce her stuff? That's not how I'm supposed to do it. If there's a way for me to reduce the animation effects on Yishin Guang's attacks, this would be easier, but well, I knew it was coming as well, and I just ran into it. I need to get used to using Yishin Guang's regular special dodge, though. Yes! Yes, I got timing checked. Come on, then. Come at me, bro. Don't come at me. My fault. Ah! Ah! I have to relearn Jane again. I'm gonna learn her so well that I don't ever have to worry about resetting her fight ever again. Trust me. I'll become a hitless Jane player. Or I just spam dodge as much as possible and just hope that carries me to the promised land. But I dodged it. Totally on purpose. Okay, go into form. Go, go, go. Skip everything. No one cares anymore. Just ignore her moveset. Become invincible. Okay, do it again. Do it again, do it again. As long as we're always invincible, she won't be able to hit us. It's working so far. I got hit. I immediately got hit. Thank you, Jane. Very cool. My ass McJane Doe. The only true challenge in the entire tower might just be her and Hugo. Oh, I saw the backflip too. I knew it was coming. I just didn't react fast enough. I'm gonna blame the fact that it's late in the stream. If this was like the first fight in the stream, I'm sure I could have done this easily. Oh yeah, that counter, entirely intentional. Okay, that special dodge was kind of intentional. I knew something was coming, I just didn't know what it was. Oh, the turtle mode on Yi Xuan? Yeah, maybe I should do that. It'll make my life a lot easier. We'll only resort to that if I start getting cooked too hard by the higher stat enhancement ones. I can deal with the current level. What Ether Veil just popped? I just perma-stun her. Keep her knocked up forever. Yeah, punch her in the face. Her stun window is, it's not a real stun window, so. Alright, I think we got it. Got it. Okay, stat enhancement level 11 Jane. Doable. Right? How much points did we get here? 120. But I'm kind of crazy. I'm kind of good at this game. Awesome. We're able to do it. Maybe I should have had a more exaggerated reaction since I'm streaming right now. I have to be like, oh my god, we did it, guys. It only took me. It actually didn't take me that long. I think I spent less time doing Miasmic Jane Doe than it did for me to do this fucking Avarice guy. This Avarice was harder than Jane Doe. This is my Jane Doe practice that came in from last tower that's kicking in. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to end today's stream, though. Oh, you want me to check his name? Oh, it's Hugo. Awesome. Hugo, Typhoon Challenger is easy. Oh, these guys are all pretty easy. That guy's annoying, but he's easy as well. Okay, yeah, these are all pretty easy. Hugo will be a Fisher Crab, my favorite. What? 2 Fisher Crabs? All right, we're doing 2 fish. No, we'll do those Fisher Crabs next stream. We'll do these Fisher Crabs tomorrow. I'll be able to be so happy to see my favorite enemy type. Also, top 13%. We're making good progress. Top 3, top 8. Maybe Yeshen Guang is just OP. Okay, but I mean, let's be real here. My Yeshen Guang kind of sucks. Oh, no Tepis either. That's right. Look at this Yeshen Guang. 50.6. I mean, that's whatever. That's whatever. 3.1k attack? Garbage. Fake. 0 attack. 186 crit damage? It's alright, I guess. It's alright. It's decent, but it could be higher. I mean, I'm rocking her Wenjin, and that's all my stats? 3.1k attack? Horrible. Look at this. Physical damage bonus. That's alright, I guess. Attack as well. Crit damage. Maybe my Yeshen Guang's not as bad as I thought it was. I think I did update her, but like... Look at this. Look at this. Like... I mean, this piece is just completely worthless. This piece is just completely worthless. 57 attack. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to see, baby. Hey, I mean, I can't help it. Whenever I have any free time, I just spend it on my Ambi. Look at my Ambi pieces, man. They're almost so cool. Almost. This would be so much cooler if it was cool. This one is that one's okay. This one's also, I mean, they're pretty to look at, but none of them are 5 stats. I mean, this is, at least this Shadow Harmony piece is a lot better than my Yeshen Guang one. I think my Ambi probably has my best pieces. But even then, it's like, not by that large of a margin. My next best would, oh, my Soldier 11 is horrible. Don't look at my Soldier 11. He's embarrassing. My Zhao at exactly 27,000 HP. Because I'm running this garbage. My Banria stats are also pretty mediocre. I don't even have a 100% crit rate on my Dylan. Actually, she caps at 100, right? Or is it 90? Like, no, it caps out at 100. Yeah. There's a lot of characters that I need to still build, but whenever I have free time, I just farm for the free I want the perfect drive disc set on Ambi. Like every single drive disc must be perfect. That is what it means to be Ambi's #1 fan. I will give up everything else just for 1% more damage on my Ambi. That's the type of fanboy that I am. I also did spend quite a bit of time trying to get my Asher Yao to 3.4k attack while also having energy regen on her stat 6. But it's, I mean, you kind of need perfect sets for this as well. Yeah, Ambi's eating everyone's lunch. She's eating everyone's burgers. And she deserves nothing less. If you say your favorite character is a certain character, and you aren't spending all of your excess resources trying to give them the perfect drive disc set, you're a pussy, and you don't actually like that character. Okay, I'm obviously joking, but this is what it truly means to enjoy a character. And you know, like some people, they'll slander the Soldier 11. They'll say Soldier 11 doesn't respect Ambi, and therefore Soldier 11 is a fraud. That's the wrong agenda. Soldier 11 is Ambi, and therefore she's the best as well. I mean, I say that, but at the same time, my Soldier 11 might be the most disgusting Soldier 11 of all time. But that's because as much as I am an Ambi lover, I'm also I hate being worthless, and that's kind of what Soldier 11 is. She's even after all of her buffs, because I'm only M1, she's kind of weak. But I will be fixing this build eventually. I think I'll probably be spending more time on her build if a new Wenjin comes out that's good for her, or if I can get Evelyn's Wenjin on her rerun. Because Brimstone is just so ass, bro. It's so ass on Soldier 11. I need crit rate. I need crit rate. Let me crit. Let me crit. Okay. I think that's everything. That's a good place to end off today's stream. Just ranting about how much more of an Ambi fan I am than everyone else. You know? That's not even true. I know there's people that are more Ambi fans than I am. I'm actually in an Ambi fan group right now. That's my that's one of my outposts, but some of those guys have like M6 Ambi, and I'm sure someone has gotten, like, people have probably gotten M3 Ambi completely free to play. And I'm like mostly free to play. I'm not completely free to play because I have bought a couple of like the monthly stuff, but you know, I'm still pretty much free to play. So I did most of this grinding myself. But I also don't want M6 because I feel like it kind of makes the game a little bit boring when you're super OP. Regular Ambi over Sambi design wise? Oh man, I mean I could give it to you, but that's only something that a fake Sambi fan would say. That's something that someone that doesn't actually like Ambi would say. I'm saying every version of Ambi is the best version of Ambi because I truly understand what it means to enjoy Ambi. You're a fraud. I mean, you never said that you were an Ambi enjoyer anyway, so it's not like I blame you or anything, but as someone that understands and appreciates every aspect of Ambi, every version of Ambi is the best version of Ambi. But yes, I do agree. I think her A rank design is, in the very least, it's very much more unique than her S rank one. But I didn't originally like her S rank one as much because I felt like it kind of sold her soul a little bit to like sexualize her even more. But then I realized that her A rank is also already pretty sexualized. So, you know, nothing to really say about that there, but yeah, I still think her A rank design, both of the designs are pretty good. I mean, well and truly, I just like Ambi, and I've never considered which is better because they're both the best. I have to make my Ambi trip review video. That's the next one. It also might be my last trip review video, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, that will be it for today's stream. Thank you for dropping by and watching. Thank you, Fading Colors, for being here and chatting the whole time. Thank you to any of the lurkers that are here, just chilling. Appreciate it. That'll be it. Bye-bye.